Dear Helia, when you fall for the first time, be it from a rat line or a silk, you go through a few different things. The initial, oh shit, I'm gonna die. The life flashing before your eyes. And then, can I save myself? Well, I feel like you had the luxury of learning with a mat at the circus. I only had the hard deck to embrace me when I fell. But I want to talk about the butterflies of panic and the moment as soon as you realize you're not going to die. For me, it happened seconds after I knew I was going to break the fall. I knew I could, but I didn't know how well. And I'm talking about the first time, not the time that I fell on the false horizon. I broke my leg the first time and was stuck in the kitchen much longer than I would have liked. I'm going to call that moment the moment of flickering hope. This is the point that I'm at right now. Call me dramatic. All you're going to get is a middle finger. I stayed sober for the sit down with Lana in port. Mostly, she just wanted to work out details. Why we were interested in the island, that kind of thing. Samara fed her half-truths about being interested in something that was likely connected to Somnia, and danced around wanting to gain financially from it. Which is a good read. Lana's heart is focused on the riches from this island. She's going to be riding with us till we get closer to Yinsa. This is mostly for her protection from Tina, as this way her ship can supply before meeting up with us, and if they cross with anyone associated with Tina, they can truthfully say she isn't with them. I suppose they have a long while to come up with some sort of reason as to why they were headed to Yinsa in the first place. Not my problem till Tina catches up with us. I slipped from the tavern just as Shep and Samara started old habits of spreading their song. I spent the night as intended. I needed it more than you know. I could do without the feeling like shit from the aftermath, but my head is clear and all of the stress is gone. It's amazing what talking to Morgan, the sound of Antique Blue, did for me last night. The numbness helped more than the talk, but you get the idea. If I wasn't comfortable in my own sanity, I wouldn't have done it, Helia. Don't worry about it. I don't want to make it a habit. I suppose talking to things that don't talk back proper isn't helping my case. In the morning, Shep spoke with me about dropping off a letter for him. One addressed to Oni to check on Shep's family. Shep's actual family, not the one he refers to as mother. I would try to explain to you why this is confusing, but it really doesn't help my I swear I'm sane case. Mostly Shep wanted me to ship the letter as he was worried about someone he met last night. He seems a bit paranoid about it, but who am I to judge? This is something easy that will make him feel a bit better. Call it done. I picked up a small token for 9. Well, for Enya, if I'm being honest. For both of them, they are one and the same, but separate. 9 bracelets, with one more detailed than the others, more expensive. I still have questions for her about the island, whether or not she got my letter. And regardless if she gets the bracelets, the offering is still there as a thank you. She seems to be able to pick up on the intent from the flowers, and it's been a while since I graced her with a gift. Maybe I'm forgotten about. It wouldn't be a bad thing. She does attract other attention. Truthfully, I miss Enya for the same reason I miss you. She makes me feel safe, and is someone I have an easy time speaking to without reserve. A little sad that one of the humus I trust isn't even humus and the other is dead. I didn't even tell Arabella all of what I am comfortable telling either you or Enya. She's caring and understanding, willing to listen, more than most, it feels like, but she has no way to understand or relate. On the start of our travels out towards Yinsa, we encountered a pillar of vault, similar to what was described in regards to Blairjaw and the bumpy descent. Aquita gave the clear to investigate further, and I'm a bit surprised. The risk is higher on this, and I don't want to leave Blairjaw in this mess. Lana questioned all of our sanity for even going near it. Surprisingly, once I explained I wasn't going to leave another vault diver, potentially stranded, she was oddly understanding about it, which gives her slight redemption points. Explaining she wouldn't pass a pirate that she could aid. I need to think on that one. Getting closer to the pillar, we came across a red balloon left from Blairjaw. More journaling pages alluding to the artifact, and a large outsider that can toss wrecks at ships interfering with its precious artifact. Makes me wonder if it lacks the ability to use the artifact properly, if it's either hoping to gain some power from it, or use it to get somewhere. Probably the second. It's an outsider trapped in the vault, the in-between place. Not the first and not the last outsider. Blairjaw went on to describe it as having undead thralls, similar to our outsider, and that it's a big boy. Blairjaw signs the last page like it's his last, hoping, if anything, the information will be useful in killing the creature. Oh, and I assure you, it will be, Helia. Blairjaw mentions seeing his own crew walking. This triggers me something hard. No one should have to deal with that. The dead should be left alone, let rest, and not tormented like that. So now we get to find out how hard I'm going to hit the deck after this fall. Signed, yours always, Born Mad Hades.